Bang Si Hyuk is willing to make Jimin cry. What really happened between them, and why does Jungkook seem to play an important role in this emotional moment? Did Jungkook intentionally leave Jimin in the middle of the military issue for his own personal and career interests? Or is there a big secret that hasn't been revealed yet? This news comes with an incredible impact, leaving BTS fans confused and questioning. The reason is that after news about the emotional meeting between Jungkook and Jimin spread, an important behind-the-scenes figure, Bang Si Hyuk, also known as the CEO of Big Hit Entertainment, revealed shocking things that were never imagined before. These speculations bring even more mystery and controversy, especially because Bang Si Hyuk, as the main leader of this group, seems to have more influence than we thought. However, this news further clarifies that not everything we see is actually happening. The tension peaked when Jungkook secretly visited Jimin at the military base, without any escort or official documentation. That moment was highly emotional, a tight hug accompanied by tears, as if telling a story much deeper than what appeared on the surface. Was this just a regular meeting between two friends, or is there a hidden message behind this moment? Bang Si Hyuk, who is usually behind the scenes, revealed that he knows more about the situation than what is apparent. He made a statement that immediately drew public attention, saying, "You all saw it on camera, but you don't know the whole story." Those words triggered countless speculations among fans and the media. Was Bang Si Hyuk trying to reveal that something bigger and more complicated is happening behind the scenes? A secret that is not yet ready to be revealed? Or, perhaps, is there a bigger personal agenda involved? During an interview with fellow entertainment industry workers, Bang Si Hyuk said, "I know everything, but I can't talk about it right now." This statement only intensified fans' curiosity, making them wonder, is something bigger being planned? Does Jungkook have a specific goal in that meeting? Will this have an impact on their career as a group? Or is it something even bigger than that? The speculation growing among fans is that perhaps Jungkook has a secret agreement with Bang Si Hyuk or even with other BTS members that is still unknown to the public. Some theories suggest that Jungkook may have decided to pursue a bigger solo project, either in the music world or outside of it. But does this really relate to the temporary separation that took place? Or maybe it's connected to some major decisions that might affect BTS's future? Whatever happens, this is increasingly leading to speculation that Bang Si Hyuk may know things that will change the direction of BTS's journey in the near future. Perhaps the decisions he makes, including Jungkook and Jimin's roles in this situation, will have a huge impact on the group. Of course, even though Bang Si Hyuk's statement invites curiosity, we must remember that this is all still speculation. At the same time, this shows that BTS might be facing major changes behind the scenes. It's possible that all of this is part of a grand strategy being designed to introduce BTS to a new dimension that hasn't been revealed. Jungkook and Jimin may know more about what's coming, and perhaps the emotional separation between them is part of that process. Was Jungkook involved in deciding this direction? Or was he simply following orders from Bang Si Hyuk? All these questions remain unanswered, but one thing is certain. This is not just an ordinary moment, as fans. We all know that BTS is more than just a music group. They are a symbol of significant changes in the global entertainment industry. Therefore, when this news spread, it's hard to ignore the possibility that there is a bigger agenda than just the meeting of two close friends. The immense media attention towards BTS seems to show that every step they take is not only about music, but also about major changes in the entertainment world. This meeting might be part of a bigger strategy being prepared by Big Hit Entertainment, but the question is, do we, as fans, really know what is going on? A big secret might be hidden from us, and are we really ready to face the reality that might come? Right now, we can only wait and see what will happen. We have to remember that the entertainment world is not always so transparent, and sometimes there are strategies that must be played to maintain relevance. What's clear is that this news raises many unanswered questions. Did Bang Si Hyuk intentionally create an emotional moment between Jungkook and Jimin to prepare for something bigger? Or is this just the beginning of a major change coming for BTS? Whatever happens, one thing is certain: we, as the ARMY, will continue to follow this journey, hoping that eventually everything will be revealed, and we will find out what really happened behind the scenes. Now, Do you believe that this is a step towards a major change for BTS? Or is there something more mysterious being prepared behind this news? We are all still waiting for a definite answer. The emotional moment between Jungkook and Jimin, which is still a hot topic among BTS fans, seems to reveal a story that is deeper and more complicated than just the meeting of two close friends. Then, the big question that arises is, did all of this really happen? Or is this just part of a fabrication to attract media attention? A dramatic narrative deliberately created to stir our emotions as fans, just to generate speculation and bring popularity. As we've seen, the news about Jungkook secretly visiting Jimin at the military base without an escort, ending with an emotional hug and tears, seems to be the key to unlocking this mystery. However, behind that moment, there are many questions we need to ask ourselves. Are we just caught up in the sensation built by the media and influencers to create a commotion? Or is there a greater truth hidden that's beyond what we imagine? We must remember that the information we receive mostly comes from various media sources, such as TikTok, YouTube, Twitter, and articles online that sometimes can't be fully trusted. So, how can we ensure the truth behind the spreading news? Are we smart enough to question every detail we read and see? Are we too easily swayed by the emotional narratives offered? At this point, we need to be more cautious and avoid jumping straight into the hype without considering a broader perspective. In a world flooded with information that comes so quickly, we often forget to stop and think critically. Sensational news, especially when it involves idols we admire, easily penetrates our emotions. However, does this news truly reflect objective facts? Or is it just a hoax created to exploit our curiosity? Bang Si Hyuk, who is known to have a huge influence behind BTS's success, has suddenly become one of the figures that stand out in this conversation. His statement about knowing the whole story but choosing to stay silent paints the picture that there is much more we don't know. But is it true that something is being hidden? Or is this just a tactic to maintain public interest in BTS, which continues to grow? We need to remember, in the entertainment industry, everything is often planned very carefully. Perhaps this meeting is part of a bigger scenario that we don't fully understand yet. On the other hand, some argue that this situation might indeed be real, that there's some tension or major change happening with BTS and the company behind them. What if Bang Si Hyuk is really trying to set something big in motion, whether for BTS's future or for the careers of its members? Maybe this meeting is not just a temporary farewell, but a sign that BTS is about to undergo a transformation, moving on to something bigger, more ambitious. Are we ready to accept the reality that BTS's journey may no longer align with what we imagined? As we look at the photos and videos circulating, we often get caught up in the emotions they provoke. Are we really seeing what happens behind the scenes? Or are we just being given a partial picture that has been carefully packaged? Don't we often forget that things we see on social media might not reflect the actual reality?